Matt Lane with us now, and Matt, you get ready for your last season this year. What drives you going into this season?
What drives me is, definitely being elected a leader as this team from my teammates and, knowing the guys who've gone through the program before and we haven't been able to get to the final stage and win the prize yet. That's really what drives me every day, waking up every morning, just knowing, trying to get to the ultimate goal of why I came here when, obviously, when you commit here, you think, you're going to get 4 Final Fours and, maybe 3, 4 national championships, and that hasn't been how my 5 years now have gone, but that's definitely what's motivating me at this point is just to get the trophy.
You guys could be way off or a little bit off like you were with knocking on the door in the quarters the last 3 years. Does that motivate you even more knowing kind of how close you have been?
Yeah, it definitely motivates me because, like you said, we've been very close for every year that I've been here, really, in my opinion, and basically with the games too. So it definitely motivates me a little more to know, just to try to tweak certain things about the team chemistry, what kind of drills we're doing, what I need to do personally to help the team to get to the ultimate prize. That definitely is something that motivates me.
Weird fall with the bumps outbreak and all that. How did it affect you guys, and do you foresee it affecting anything going forward here with the practices and maybe scrimmages you missed in the fall?
I don't really think, to be honest, that it's going to affect us too much. All the guys were really hardworking throughout the break that we had, and I know that guys continue to work really hard when they were home at break, and when we were back together with one another towards the end of the fall, things really started to come together for us at the end. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I know everybody makes a big deal about what happened at the beginning of the fall, but I think by the time the games start rolling around, there really is no excuse.
All right, take us on the field this season, Matt. So much last year on offense went through Nick Mariano and Sergio Salcido, and everybody knew it, and now those two are gone. Where does the offense go through this year? How much do you have to work out on that over the next month?
I think it's going to take a little while, but like I said, we started to hit our stride towards the end of the fall, and obviously you can't replace great players like Nick and Sergio, and we're going to miss them, obviously, but I think that we have a bunch of young guys and older guys, a great mix, and we all have a great chemistry going together right now. So I think as the season starts to go forward, we're going to find out where guys are going to fit and how they're going to do in certain positions and who needs to play with one another, and people will emerge.
Yeah. How much do you put on yourself as a leader of this team and a guy that could be in a scoring role on the offense this year?
I put a lot of it on myself, not to give myself too much pressure, but I'm definitely someone who wants to step up for the team. I've been working hard for my 5 years, and like we were talking about before, I definitely want to leave here winning a national championship, and anything that I can do to help the team would be great for me.
You're a fifth-year guy. There's a lot of first-year guys that might be able to help you get there this year. Who stood out as some of these young guys? A lot of highly touted freshmen have joined the offense this year.
I don't want to leave anyone out. All the freshmen this year have been very good, and I know Coach Jesko talked about how they were one of the most talented classes that he's seen in a long time, and I totally agree with him. From top to bottom, this is probably the best recruiting class I've seen. Every day they're working really hard. They're doing the things after practice to make the team better, and really, all of them have done a great job to this point. We just need everyone to continue to keep working hard like that.
All right, lastly, Matt, it's about a month here until the season starts, and we know how tough the schedule is. What's important to accomplish this month so you guys are ready to go for Game 1?
I think a lot of it just has to do with chemistry and getting the right people together, the right lines for middies, the right attack. I think once we sort of get that together, the rest will take care of itself, because once we learn each other's tendencies and we know who's going to step up in the right spots, I think it'll all come together for us.
Yeah, Matt, sounds good, and good luck this year.
Thank you very much.